Hello, welcome to our new Gemini Rogues video. This is British Firefly, requested by subscriber. Thank you very much for requesting this one. Come on, Kozo5, give us some information.
Right, the Sherman Firefly, it kind of stopgap tank while the British could come up with something a little bit better. The 17-pounder gun they had was good enough to do the job, to penetrate the Panthers and the Tigers of this world. They just didn't have anything to put it in. So they had the Challenger, which was like the Cromwell with a bigger turret on, but just didn't work really. So they decided, under a bit of duress, to be honest with you, to put it in the Sherman. It didn't really fit. They had numerous problems. I mean, I think in the end they ended up turning the gun 90 degrees on the breech, and it ended up loading from a different angle.
Wow.
Just to fit it in there.
That's awkward.
Numerous other problems. They had to take the recoil off the gun, and they put the whole recoil from it straight through the whole tank. So the whole tank absorbed the old blast, which
but it worked though, didn't it?
Yeah, it caused numerous problems though in fitting that gun into it. I mean, that to elongate the turret, kept smashing radios when they fired the gun. It caused numerous problems for the actual crew inside it as well. But like I say, that gun was what it was all about. They needed to get that onto the battlefield. The gun was that potent.
Yeah.
The Germans even started marking out the Fireflies to be destroyed first. They were designated targets to anti-tank crews, to actual tank crews.
Take out the
Firefly. To the point where the Firefly crews even started camouflaging the barrel to make them look like the 75mm on a standard Sherman. That's how feared the Firefly were from a German perspective. It could pen most of the Panthers and Tigers. It was a really good gun. And I don't know if you really wanted to be in a Firefly. A, you could fight back, but B, you were really a marked man.
How come the Americans didn't take up the Firefly, as in the Sherman with the bigger gun?
It was a British gun, and to put the British gun in an American tank would make it out like the Americans built a good enough tank to start with, and their ideas weren't good enough, and the British were better. So it was political as well as that
just
kind
like a political agenda which kind of transferred to the crew.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, the gun's fantastic, but it did have drawbacks. The 75mm gun that you have on the standard Sherman could fire an HE round, which was used against lighter targets, even light infantry, pool areas, whereas the Firefly 17-pounder cannot fire HE rounds. It's a proper full-bore anti-tank gun. That's what it is. That's its job. So it did have its drawbacks. I mean, it caused numerous problems, within the tank as well. When it fired, it blew out a great plume of smoke. So to the point where the actual gunner couldn't even see where the shell went. So it was quite difficult to adjust the shot. So it relied on the commander to keep a view, if he could, on where it was going. And also it highlighted where the tank was.
Let's get on with some stats then. Let's get moving.
Right, so we'll have a look at the old Firefly on the game. We're going to look at the standard tech tree one before we're going to move on to the Boilermaker. We've also got a Boilermaker review in it. And you can see there we've got 460 brake horsepower engine from that Wright Continental engine. And then that quarter-pounder gun, 12.77 rounds a minute.
Quarter-pounder?
17-pounder. It's a burger. 171 pen for 150 damage. 239 from its premium ammunition for 150, and randomly fires an HE round, which it couldn't do in real life. 38 for 190. 2.10 aim time, pretty standard for a medium at tier 6. 0.38 actually, which is not great, to be fair. 42 traverse on that all. The turret armour of only 76mm, which is not blessed by any means. 51 on sides and rear. 42 traverse on there. It does what it does. So we stack it out, put a fair few rounds in there.
But you got lots of premium rounds in there, haven't you?
Well, this is back in the day when it was 2+2 matchmaking. So we're going to see a tier 8 game in it today. See how that gun hangs up. I mean,
the quarter pounder.
Straight away, the quarter pounder gun. Straight gun lane drive, just get that aim time down a little bit, get the reload down a little bit, and then optics just so we can see a little bit more what's going off.
That smoke going off in the tank, you need them.
The thing you've got to remember is this is just an M4, so you're not going around bullying anybody in it. Armour-wise. You're relying on taking up positions, flanking desperately in this tank. So we'll look more at them stats. 13.82 power weight ratio, not the best for flanking. So you can see you're up against it straight away. 36 km/h top speed. It's not plowing across the floor. There's that gun. 4.2 second reload. It's decent for the damage you're putting out. 6 degrees of gun depression again. It's not. Don't scream at you. Don't shout at you.
We're saying this is average.
Yeah,
except
it's pretty average. You've really got to work at a Firefly to get the best out of it.
Okay.
It's not. you see one on battlefield, you think,
oh no, Firefly, yeah.
I mean, signal range there, 550. It's not great.
Oh, it's got
shell
some rounds
velocity.
in
Yeah,
there.
you can see the difference in shell velocity when you've got the APS. I think it's an APDS round there.
Yeah,
is a lot more substantial than your standard AP.
Carries a lot, man.
Yeah, just a few. 77 rounds technically was the
that
loadout.
official. Really?
That was the original loadout this tank could take.
Awesome. Yeah, I see what you mean about the armour. It's not blessed, is it?
No.
It's got a bit.
It's not really worth talking about, the armour.
Really?
To
So
be fair.
just keep quiet then, we'll see it.
Yeah. 8.750, it's not great.
No, it's tier 6 though, isn't it?
I mean, the view range 370 as well, we've not mentioned that, which again is, I mean, these are the weird bits. You've got botches of armour in there, but we're going to see the Boilermaker, which has got a little bit more armour just by piling sandbags on, basically.
I thought it was tracks.
Looks like sandbags and a little bit of everything. There's tracks on there. They've covered it in with all sorts, haven't they?
Yeah, whatever.
And they did actually do that as well.
Oh yeah, no, I might snip some historical pictures and give it a picture or two so we can scope. Come on, tell us what you're doing in this ravaged capital game.
Getting a bit ahead of my station. I think that's the basic point of view from here. We've gone ploughing in here against all these tier 8 heavies. It's not the best idea.
No, I've seen you do. Oh, here you go.
It's not a very good start to this game at all. What we're going to try and do is get to the front.
Yeah.
Kind of not be the focal point and try and just... You're going to see it in the Boilermaker game as well. Be there but not be there, if that makes sense. Be like a nuisance. We've not got the armour.
Makes sense.
We're not overly blessed with firepower when it comes to facing toe-to-toe with tank 2 tiers above us, so we're going to track a guy just as he's coming outside and on. We're just going to try and wait for a support and then try and nip in and get shots. The backup to... Here we go. So, I'm thinking about it here. You can,
smash.
That's the minute you make it move, that's why you're stupidly overcautious you've got to be.
Yeah.
So, float about, see what we can find. See if we can poke an hole into the defence somewhere, see if we can find an area that can't get to the right. Blocks off to the left. ISM we're moving away from, has followed us across this side. Try and snap a shot off. Think about getting across there and then think, that ISM side scraping back at us. Not best idea we've ever had to get back. We've bottlenecked ourselves pretty much here at this point.
But it's not the best map, to be fair. No. And you've gone up every alley. What are you going up there for?
I'm just getting in there, get stuck in.
Try and
at least get a shot in there. We've got one through side there. Think about going for Cupola. That option's been removed.
Gone.
So we're just going to keep up speed, keep pushing, keep getting. I mean, you've got to get to flanking shots to the rear of tanks. Oh my God, there's a tank straight down there looking at us. Get around this corner. Oh, there's bigger boys everywhere. There's bigger boys all over. Try and get to the bike. Jeez, that bad stuff. Dirty rivets, one of your favourite rivets. So we finished, get his first kill. Then move on, another ISM. It doesn't get any easier, does it?
No. Ooh.
Put a shot into him. Back up, easier target. Siders on tank round this corner. Put one shot in.
Straight in.
That's just crippled him. He's not happy about that. So we get to the side. Yes, another one in.
I'd go Cupola. Smashed it.
Off.
Yeah, nice one.
And then another ISM.
Side on. Sweet.
Again, it doesn't go in. It's gone into that. Probably into a road wheel we see there. Rotating around in the middle of the shot. The road wheel absorbed the shot. Just going to keep popping them in there. Another 159 there. See, it's quite quick, the damage is killed him. Out. The DPM is really high.
Yeah, it's not bad actually.
I mean, it's similarly, you're going to get this gun on the Black Prince you're going to see coming up at tier 7. Mobility wise, not black. Look, this is what I'm talking about. It's neither fast nor slow.
It's a medium. It's a medium. No, it's not heavy.
But when you think of the tier 6s you've got knocking about, tier 6 mediums, your Cromwells, your VKMs of this world, your VKDs,
so I was just thinking
really,
that.
A43s, there's some really fast overtouch. Always going to start.
You're having a laugh.
Around.
What's that all about?
British soldiers, to be honest with
you. Yeah, nice camo. Yeah, very nice.
But they can do the flanking moves you can't do in a Firefly.
Yeah.
It's also not blessed. If you get in trouble, you can bugger off quite quick, and A43s like Cromwell, you can't, and you're kind of stuck there.
But they get you in trouble. You in trouble quicker. Because it's a bit slower, you do tend to hand back, I think.
Yeah.
You're joking. Well, aim in, man. Aim.
Again. Well, it's starting back. I don't really have to aim for a weak spot on backer in, but
you do.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I'm gonna have to now. So keep up with his teammates best we can. you've got to play a Firefly in this way. You've just got to try and work a bit of map, work a bit of work it with your team. You've got to support, especially when you're bottom tier. You can't go in. I mean, even in a top tier game in a Firefly, you can't go in bullying. You just haven't got the armour to back it up.
No, that's very true.
You've got the firepower, you've got the fire rate, you just haven't got
you need
the actual armour.
Team dependent, map dependent, what you say.
You're just going to get really lucky with this shot, really lucky.
Is he running for the water? Oh, look at that, it's in.
Yeah, and he's left a nipple twist there. Just getting before that wall.
I don't know how you got that in.
4 kills, 1500 is not the best game, but I feel like the Firefly shows itself more, feels more historical for me with the Boilermaker. So we're going to have a look at a Boilermaker, and we will have a look at this first. We start what we finished with.
Let's see what you've ended up with first, man.
Costs a fair bit. We're spamming gold rounds like a dick at the beginning.
Was it technically spamming?
Yeah. we got the Hoskins medal, so we'll take that. We'll take an Hoskins medal for killing 3 tanks 2 tiers or a lot above us.
What a funny feeling you've not showed your end screen.
I never do.
What can you? Why? You know what? I normally get moaned at for not actually showing your end screen, but you can actually show it us.
So we're in now.
Boilermaker.
The Boilermaker, and you can see more. This has got the camouflage on the gun they put on to decipher it from any other. And it's got all the, like I said, spare bits of tracks plastered all over the sides, right at front and the side of the turret. Same gun, about 17.
Look at that aim! Look at that hit bar.
I say it's all about fire rate than actual damage. Decent penetration, like I said before. It's got a really good pen, so we're not really worried about that.
When you class this like a panther,
would
you say it's like a panther where it's got good penetration but no hit points?
Yeah, very similar to a panther, but you've got a bit more scope with armour and manoeuvrability on a panther. It's a tier.
No, I was just comparing the actual gun when you hit someone.
Ooh, he's ammo right.
Oh, is that Lerva?
Yeah, Lerva's not going to be happy. He's going to
he got it in.
If he turns any more, then we're going to struggle. Can we get one more in before he turns? Dropped into tracks, and now he's a little. With chances on, could we track him there? At least track him. He backs up just in time.
Well, tell us a bit about the Boilermaker, why you're missing this Lerva.
The Boilermaker, like I say, it is just a Firefly. It's a premium Firefly. Same gun, you see the elongated back of the turret again as well. You're playing exactly the same way. Only advantage you've got.
Oh, you smashed you. Look at that. One shot in the side.
Revelation. Not taking pity on his friendly
no.
brother there, is he? So we're trying to stay out of trouble, but we're trying to get ourselves in a lot by going in here. It's just the tank itself is a hard tank to pigeonhole into a kind of play style. You kind of just got to float about and pick out what you can, pick up the scraps basically, and what's left. You can't go ploughing in there, doing vast amount of damage, big holes in things. It's not one of them tanks you can pop out, finish someone off. It's one of them that just picks at things.
Yeah.
The gun's not overly accurate, said 0.38 accuracy. You're not sniping in it particularly well. It doesn't really. It kind of suits the medium tank mantra as it is of flanking and supporting your heavy tank.
Yeah.
It fits that role perfectly well.
Playing it from the edges then, just ninjaing kills and stuff.
Yeah, you've just got to, like we're doing here. We followed that tier 8 every round. We're just trying to help them out best we can. Where they come at us, we're just kind of hanging around the corner from them and then picking shots off when we can.
Yeah.
We're bottom tier again, like we said before, so you can't just go ploughing in.
No, but how else would you play then? Just from
like this, look, we're just trying to get, and you're going to see it even over this distance. That gun is not. Look at the aim circle. It's not.
Oh, you smashed it.
It's not a dead. That's payback. That.
Yeah.
Payback for that 400 size only or 300 something size only point inside of me. Oh, my old Lord.
Oh,
he's
on
me
fire.
This game.
He's burning.
Well, he's put it out. He's got a fire extinguisher. The swine's got a fire extinguisher. Let's try and do it again. Have another one. So, this is what gets me with this gun. This AMX, I just cannot pen him. I think we shoot a good. God knows how many shots at this AMX. Just will not go in.
Nothing changes it.
No. It's annoying as well. We've sat here quite a while now. We've not been spotted. Same with the VK.
There you go.
You can see there, that's it. We've not really seen it that much, this repo. That is a tier 6 tank, so you can see that is a fairly substantial hole. You're putting in a tank of a similar tier, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get you. Just not tier 8.
I mean, 150 damage is not bad. Ooh,
he spotted something at the end of the game. How can you spot something at the end of the game?
We've got problems now. We've got a tank destroyer coming for us. I think there's a Tiger behind us as well. to his right, we're just going to have a scope at.
That cabo helped him, didn't it, there, that Bosch?
What way we flunked it there. Getting some assisted off it as well. So we get one in his turrets, only a baby target.
Yeah, she did.
And oh no, there's a Mutz. 58 Mutz has come down again. They seem to disregard it. There's not a threat. The Firefly not being a threat, so we got quite lucky. How quickly you can lay down a fire rate for this thing.
You were lucky you got that shot into him, wasn't it?
Oh, we've used his carcass as well. We used his carcass as well.
Ah, he wanted to ram you. He wanted to ram you.
So his shots, he exploded there. We finished him off there. So
I'm
we
not
got
laughing.
lucky.
I'm not laughing at him.
That's fun because you can tell how old this replay is with the old
this
banners
is
that's coming up.
Very old replay. This
but can we get to that last one? It's like AMX that we've not been able to pen out game.
Yeah.
I think we've more than pulled us weight for tier 6 and this tier 8
you get him.
battle.
I don't
I'm
think
not going to get there in
fast
time. The Black Prince, same gun, same fire rate, same pain. He's going to be doing pretty much what I could do if I
didn't realise it was the same gun as Black Prince. Thanks for that.
Well, that's a Firefly, quite an important historical tank.
Yes,
as was.
Always a maker.
I think they made over 2,000 and put into service.
Wow.
So it was quite historical.
I didn't realise there was that many.
Yeah. But to play style wise,
you got some coin there, haven't you?
Is hang in there.
Yeah.
Be at the front, but not the focal point. You've really got to play this as the medium mantra is support your heavies, flank if you can. But remember, if you do flank, make sure you're doing it in a safe way, that you're not going to run into anything, because you're not going to be able to get out of there.
Yeah, true. Okay, then, Killers05, thank you very much for all that excellent gameplay. And that's it then, people. Later.